My name is Abe Lopez. I'm the owner of SIW Windows and Doors, family business. SIW was founded 13 years ago by my wife and I, and we make basically every single product that is needed for the impact ratings that are needed for South Florida. One of the things that makes us unique is that we manufacture, we sell, we service, and we install. So we're like a one-stop shop. We started with a very small operation, about 2,000 square feet, 3 employees. Today we're a 40,000 square feet operation. We got 72 employees. When we first started, we were thinking about making a better window. I've been an installer for a long time, and I've been tired of dealing with these windows that are made and that are made to last. We decided to make our own window with a heavier gauge. We put a heavier gauge aluminum. We put the best products that we could into it, and we designed one window, and it was a really good window. We got really good feedback on that. And based on that, we designed the whole product line that we have today. We built the window for the South Florida market. Our windows are rigid for the hurricane environment. Our paint, it's made for salt environment. Anything that has, around Hurricane Alley, we will be there. When I decided to go into manufacturing, I did my research. I went to a lot of different factories, and I noticed the way that they were cutting. They were not using their abilities. They have guys cutting with a tape measure, with certain limiters and stuff like that. And I just realized that, that's not the right way of doing it. We are, like I said, a boutique. So we have a lot of different sizes. It's not one standard stock. It's not one window that we make 150 of them. Each window is different. Each window is individual. Each part is a special size, a custom cut. So that's where TigerStop works out really nice for us, that every time, we put in that number in there, the TigerStop moves, the cut is accurate, saves time, saves money. Labor-wise, we're able to train really quickly. The new employees, they feel comfortable using the machine. They feel like they know what they're doing. It's good to come to work and actually start working the first day. We don't want to have extra waste because something got cut wrong because the guy didn't measure it correctly. When we first got TigerStop, we were able to start cutting, and how accurate we were able to do our cuts. We eliminated waste in our production line. It's obviously why we have so many TigerStops today. We take in the TigerStop and we use it throughout the whole manufacturer. We basically use it to cut our extrusions. We use it for glass stops, punch that have to be very accurate. Every corner we can put a TigerStop, we'll put a TigerStop. That's how efficient we find it to be. It used to be that we hire these guys to come in here, and believe it or not, they don't know how to use a tape measure. They don't know how to read a tape measure. And there was so many errors. Once they were out there with a tape measure, they were thinking, they were cutting, they were marking it with a pencil. They go back to the saw, they'll cut it, it was the wrong size, measure it again. Once we get the TigerStop, all we have to do is just, teach them how to put in the numbers, and they're able to make a cut accurate.
The guys that have been here in the factory running them tend to train the new guys on them. I don't need to get involved. They are very straightforward, easy to use. Well, basically every part that we cut is cut utilizing TigerStop, and every part we punch is utilized using TigerStop. We bought the first one 9 years ago, and today we have probably 13, 14 of them. The more we expanded, the more we needed them. We had some other saws that we've had constant problems with, horrible things to deal with, but TigerStop just makes life easier. And believe it or not, that first one is still at work, so it's still working for us. My first contact with the TigerStop was through Wakefield equipment. Actually, Owen, the owner of the company, was very helpful. He demonstrated how the TigerStop worked. One of the benefits that we have working with Wakefield equipment is that they represent TigerStop very well. Because you go online and anything that you need, parts and stuff like that, you can basically get it directly from Wakefield equipment online. It's not a big investment. Once you buy your first TigerStop, you're going to realize that you can't live without it. The main benefit of having TigerStop is speed. We're able to get things done quicker, accuracy, and less waste. Before we got the TigerStop, and it just takes a lot of time and a lot of headaches, and there's always room for error. I've done a lot of travel, and I've gone to a lot of factories. The European factories are probably the leader when it comes to automation. And they run factories with very small personnel, and they're very accurate. And systems like TigerStop are in those factories. And that's why I think it's very important that we, here in the United States, come up and start finding machineries like TigerStop that could make us faster, accurate, and more competitive in the business.